Hello.
Hello!
Hey,
Hello.
peoples.
Hello, people of the chat.
How are we?
Bees, bros, and non-binary H-word. I'm great.
Yeah. What up? Hey, everybody.
Good.
It's been
It's been a bit.
forever.
It's been a good 2 weeks since the last time we've
2
all
weeks.
been here. You know, it's fine. Yeah, welcome back. And just so you pretty much can tell, we have a Conrad shaped elephant in the room. That is
Lack of cotton rod-shaped elephant in the room.
exactly.
Taking up no time. I'm
That
trying to break that back.
that is not exactly here right now.
Yeah.
He's in the sky.
Not in that way, but
like the player Conrad, my player like Red, who plays Conrad, is currently indisposed due to a conflict of scheduling.
a conflict of interest.
But he will be here in spirit, and by in spirit I mean more than likely he'll probably pop in the chat every once in a while to say hi.
E.
Feel free to ask him as many appropriate questions as you like.
Exactly. But yeah, we're all here. We're all here. We're all good. We're all feeling great.
Hell yeah.
We're all ready to enjoy some high seas, high jinks, and whatnot.
Yeah.
I miss High C. That was a really good soft drink.
I miss the blue one.
There was a blue one?
There was
Yeah.
in fact a blue one.
Yeah.
There was in fact a blue one.
Was this like
The one what?
like
When they were
early,
juice boxes.
like early 80s and stuff? Was that what they were?
No.
Morgan,
Oh Lord.
What'd I do?
That is a whole can of worms. We do not got time to go
we
through
don't
right
have time for
now.
that. Yeah, so
Oh my
let's
god. Damn
I
it.
did.
you're fine. You're good. We're all good. But so last time on Stars and Sails, crew post the unfortunate realization that their entire battle prior to everything was pretty much a sham. Ultimately, all decided to gather together to, make plans of what to do going forward. Conraj himself actually got a chance to briefly commune with his matriarch. Aether pretty much went there to, cheer him up as much as he could. Q2 got into it with the captain, to which the captain pretty much just brushed them off. Captain then explained the whole deal of what was going on with Cyril and Ambrose. And once all that was done, he also, formally escorted Luca to the brig, to which the crew promptly busted her out for her to, convene with them in Ambrose and Cyril's room. While there, they basically not so much conspired, but pretty much had a very open conversation about the state of what they want to do, and as well as things to do post this voyage ending. To which the princess came in, offered her thoughts and offered not just her thoughts but her assistance. Her assistance, as well as asking for assistance in her voyage to the center. To which Q2 introduced her slightly to the concept of slavery, and pretty much she vowed on her honor as a princess that if she is not able to free the goblins, or at bare minimum improve their conditions, she is to take their head. Well, they are to take her head, pretty much. Everyone once those disparate conversations came about, everyone went to their respective corners, and we now pick up roughly right with that. Well, left off. But we begin now in a different setting.
Oh.
Oh no.
It is a starry evening. Well, not so much evening, as you can't really tell where you are in this current moment. You feel this is a dream, but you can't really feel if it's a vision. Well, you feel it's a dream or some kind of vision, but you're not quite sure, as things aren't.
Is this all of us, or?
Yeah, give me a second. Things aren't exactly right in your mind as you're trying to piece together what this is about. Cyril.
Oh God.
You find yourself in this star and ether-filled void, not quite sure what you're looking at. You don't know why. You feel as if this is familiar, but you can't exactly piece together as to why.
Mm-hmm.
That is until you look across the way and you see the face. Well, you pretty much just see a face. Not really a body attached to it, but a face just in the void. You don't really... Well, roll me an insight check, actually.
Oh wait, hold on. My dice tray. Hold on. One
Some
second.
dice tray.
I got it. I'm not trusting this bitch.
Good
Hit
call.
them rolls. Hit them rolls.
Okay. Okay. I will use the black one because it is dark where I am. That is a 16
Hell yeah.
to start.
Okay.
And you said insight, right?
Yeah, insight.
Or perception? Insight. Okay, so
Um,
that is
Yeah,
23.
23.
23.
Hell yeah.
You notice that, even with the 23, you get a read on this person that they're analyzing you.
Uh-huh.
You can't really
Well,
tell.
that's first
You
time.
can't really get any clue as to why, but you can feel them analyzing you. They're looking over. They're looking over you. They're basically evaluating you for something, but you can't quite piece together why. And as you get that feeling, two more clerics pop up beside him, side by side. And then two warlocks. Another two warlocks. And a bunch more individuals just start popping up, one by one, evaluating you. Now I want you to make me a history check.
Oh shit. History check. I am probably gonna fail that one because my history bonus is not anything. That's a 1.
Oh,
You should have dreamt that I was there with you.
you
We're not there yet, honey.
You can't get a read on any of their face. You can't get a read on any of their faces. None of their faces pop up in your mind. Nothing about them seems in any way, shape, or form familiar. And in that, you somewhat feel saddened by that for some reason. You can't quite tell why. None of these people are familiar. But in the distance, the face now through with his evaluation speaks up. Well then, Master Cyril, a pleasure for you to join us. Or, I would say, if you didn't count yourself among the number that decided to go against the order. You... You're quite gifted, you know? You're quite gifted. Heed this warning, Cyril. Make sure you do not cross us, or you will meet the same fate as the rest of those from your order. And as he says, oh, let me turn that off. Damn it. And as he says that, before you have a chance to respond, each one of these people that you don't recognize but are saddened that you do not recognize, one by one, catches fire, disappears. Catches fire, disappears. Catches fire, disappears. And over and over and over again, they all catch fire and disappear until it is just you and him surrounded by flame. And before you again have a chance to react, he shoots like quicker than anything you've ever seen and is face to face with you and just says, there we go. And says, the Order knows your location, and they will always know your location. And then, from there, you startle awake in your bed.
Oof. Well, the nightlight's gone. It just like flickers on and just like shuts down entirely was when I awake.
Yep. Oh, it is. At this point, it's been like a couple of days. The voyage is pretty much mostly over. What do Cyril and Ambrose do for right now?
What time is it?
Roughly. You know what? I'm gonna say it's roughly like 8, maybe 9 o'clock in the morning, just about.
Oh yeah, Ambrose is definitely awake. He is laying awake, probably still in bed, but reading a book, and he sees Cyril shoot awake, and he'll shut his book and look over at him. Another dream.
He kind of ignores you and just kind of like rubbing his temples. Just goes like, not another one.
Oh dear. He'll climb out of bed, walk over. Well, is there anything like the others you told me about? Can't imagine it's pleasant.
Yeah. You know what? It's not important. What time is it?
Like 8.
Like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning.
Right. Well, what do we do now? Do we still, I don't know, do our job?
Well, I assume we're getting close to port, so I don't imagine we have long. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a bit peckish myself, so a bit of breakfast wouldn't be bad.
I guess.
Me meet up with the others. Yeah, I don't imagine we have long before we land in port.
Right. But before we go, Empress, I do have a question for you.
Sure.
Why do you want to go to the center? You assembled this peanut gallery for it. What's so important there? For you, at least.
It's about my husband.
Oh. Is he like, what, there?
No. He's in captivity. Specifically by my father.
Oh. Well, all right, then.
I'll explain more once we've gathered the others. I'd rather be transparent, especially if I'm going to be leading the ship. Rather you'll see all my cards on the table, so to speak.
Well, you don't really have to tell me anything. If anything, I don't really care.
Right.
But you can tell me whatever you want.
Well, perhaps I'll keep a couple of cards close to my chest, but I'll tell you all the basics at the very least.
Up to you, man.
Well, anywho, let's get dressed and get some breakfast.
Right. And as you two go to get dressed, Sarah approaches the door and uncharacteristically of her based on her earlier interactions, knocks on the door and basically says, "Are you two okay in there?"
Yes.
We're naked, Sarah. Don't come in.
Oh, understood. I won't come in.
Yeah, we'll be out in a moment, but
No.
doing quite all right.
It's just I heard Cyril the way our rooms are set up, your bed is directly beside the wall where my bed is, and I kind of heard the bump of you startling awake, and I was worried.
Ambrose will
Sure,
look at Cyril and raise an eyebrow.
Yeah, it's also kind of gives you the same look. It's like, yeah, I fell off the bed or whatever.
Okay, just wanted to check on you. Well, I'll be going then, as she walks off to pretty much just head to the kitchen and help the goblins cook as she normally does.
Yeah.
And I don't mean a sarcastic help the goblins. I mean she actually goes and cooks with them.
Ambrose will get dressed.
Same, guys.
All right. Q2, what are you doing?
Who, me? I'm kidding. So I'm usually up around 6 or 7. And I probably have done, I've probably been on a banister, kind of looking out into space. And if that doesn't, soothe me, I might be practicing ballet in the ballroom. So I probably would have been in the ballroom by this point. Just practicing pirouettes and other ballet terms I definitely know. Please don't quiz me.
Understood.
And so I'm probably doing that to try to keep my... Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I've been probably doing that for the past
Okay.
hour and a half.
Well,
You gonna make me roll a check, bud?
you know what? I wasn't, and then you said something.
Damn, I did that's my fault. Yeah, no, I did that. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I'm gonna have you roll.
All right.
I'm gonna have you roll a performance check. But hold on, I'm gonna do a thing.
You're gonna do a thing?
Do a thing. Do a flip.
Okay. All right. You know what? Because of the thing I just did, you get to roll with advantage.
Yay! Goody me! And I'm also using live die because the platform we're using kinda sucks.
Yeah,
When it comes
yeah,
to
I know.
rolls.
Right,
Again,
no, actually-
I'm waiting for one of y'all
Uh,
as a birthday present to me to send me a set of dice, to send me a couple of sets of dice and a dice tray.
Yo, birthday Pat!
What?
I mean, fuck a
Calm
birthday.
down.
I'll literally do it.
You just do it.
Morgan, not you.
Exactly!
Morgan, not you. You already got me my gift. You're fine.
You're fine.
Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna make a quick prayer to our Jesus. Father, who
Prayer.
art in heaven, hallowed be thy
Oh
name.
my god.
Thy rolls.
You're doing the whole thing.
May,
Not me either, because
may
I'm
thy
poor as
rolls
fuck.
be true.
Real.
Stop. All right, let's go. And then it's a +3 and a proficiency bonus. Ooh, go Bard. We got an 18.
Hey,
Yep, that's an 18 plus
18 on the die.
6. 24. 18 on the die, and
Plus
then
6.
we got a +3 because I'm so yeah +6 24. 24.
Okay. Okay. All right,
Think Swan Lake. Like that's how good this is. Like good Swan Lake.
Okay. You do like a solid like individual performance of Swan Lake. Such a good performance, in fact, that actually now I need you to roll me a perception check.
Perception.
God fucking damn it.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, you got this.
That's
You
not
can do
bad.
it twice.
I figured it's nothing bad. Okay. So that's just a straight roll? Alright, I'm gonna do blue.
Yep, just straight roll.
Fuck!
Can't see it.
4.
Oh my god.
No, it's a 2, and then my perception is a 2, and then it's a okay, so 9. It's a 9. It's sub 10. 9.
9. Yeah, okay.
All together.
Okay,
I rolled
so,
a 2 on the die.
So you wouldn't have been able to notice. Let's see.
I was too deep in the craft.
You're too deep in the craft.
I was
I need you to
grinding.
keep
So-
like. I need you to roll me one more performance check. This one just straight, like no advantage, just straight.
Okay. Okay.
If you're still practicing.
Please, please. I am still practicing. Yay! 13 plus 6, so 16.
13 plus
Alright,
6.
this is where I start.
That's
to
19.
close. If you make
You said 13 plus 6.
oh 19.
Yeah,
Yay!
that's 19.
Yes. I can't count. Math was not my strong suit. I'm in a social science. I would like to describe my ending as I end this performance, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
DM.
go ahead. Go like you rolled high enough. You're allowed to. Go ahead.
Q. Okay. So I am leaving a twirl, and as Q2's mind, they think of their previous owner, quote unquote, and the sorrow comes out. It's still clean, but you could feel the emotion in it. It's like longing, hope, longing, but a hope that they are still okay. And then they end kind of in a graceful pose on the floor. And then they just kind of like, fuck. I gotta work today, don't I? And then that is it.
Right. One more perception check.
Ah, god damn it. Alright. Got it. Got this. We do got this. So that is a shit. Is this a 9? It's a 9.
On the
Plus
die?
2. So 11. A 9 on the die. I think that's where the dot is. Yes, it's a 9.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's under. It's a 9.
Okay, so you got above
Like
a 10.
under the point.
So you
Yeah,
got above
got
a 10,
it.
so you're more than likely gonna notice. Once you end, pretty much now, you hear like a slight round of applause from the stairs as
Fuck!
Princess.
Oh my god.
Visceral reaction.
Oh my
as
god.
Princess Drix, adult goblin number 1, Tanner, and adult goblin number 2, goblin that you haven't gotten.
Mhm.
And Globor and his sister, all stand up, and give you a round of applause. Yes, I made a Hero Forge model for him.
Globor.
Globor.
We're taking him. Globor is ours. Not in like in a slavery way, because we just went over that, but he's our friend. I stand up, I get myself adjusted, because I'm kind of in like PJs, quote unquote, just like a pair of shorts and like a nice, like, cute little top. And I bow to the princess. It's like, Princess Drix, I wasn't expecting company. And I see Globor, I was like, hi Globor! I get so excited. Globor's great. And hello to the rest of you. I hope my practice was sufficient. I'm sorry.
Like Tanner is just like looking at you, just just tears rolling down his eyes, and just being like that was beautiful. And it's like, that was beautiful.
Thank you.
And Princess Valeria, like you've seen her cry you've seen her cry like ice tears before, but like it like they're just like cascading like down her, like rolling down her eyes and just like thunking to the floor. But it's just like it's just like, oh wow, that was such amazing. I only caught a small bit of it, but wow, that was so fundamentally amazing. And she just like runs over to you and just like grabs her, like claps your hand. She's just like, was that dance dedicated to anyone?
A dear friend of mine. I haven't seen them in forever, but I hope that when I can see them again, they can see this.
Oh, that's very touching. That was... I hope someday...
I hope you slept well, princess.
I did.
That's good.
I even managed to... And she steps in to just basically just whisper, I even managed to avoid Lord Franks getting back into the room.
Good job.
See, I told you, I'm very sneaky. I can be very sneaky if I want to be.
I shouldn't have doubted you, princess. Also, I'm sorry. Conraj is at the chat. I broke. My bad. Excuse me. Continue.
Oh yes. So, do you do like I don't come up here very much often, but I was wondering, do you come up and practice like all the time like this?
Only usually after like Q2 kind of cocks their head a bit in a way of like, how do I explain this to someone who probably hasn't gone through heavy emotional things, but also trying to formulate it in a way where it doesn't sound like I'm talking to her. Princess, Oh. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Princess, sometimes when I feel a lot of things, I gotta dance, and dancing helps me get this out. Sometimes I just go for a nice little jog, even though I don't need the muscle definition, but if it's something a lot, I dance, and dancing helps me feel.
Oh, okay. I sort of do something similar. Well, and she
Really?
she scratches the back of her head a little bit. She goes, well, it's something that I've been used to practice my other things, but as she stands in front of you, takes a couple of steps back, and on the floor, kind of waves her hand, and I'm gonna do a little secret roll to see what she gets on this. No.
Is the princess gonna turn into a fuck off?
And she attempts to make a tiny snow sculpture. Unfortunately, all she's able to produce at the current moment is make a tiny snowball. A snowball roughly pretty much the size of like roughly the size of a miniature baseball.
Oh, that's. I look at it and I smile. Well, I give off like the energy of a smile because my face doesn't move. It's like that seems wonderful. Thank you for this.
I messed it up again.
Gosh, this world. Like, did you make a little miniature world? This is great. Not said in a patronizing tone, but like this is like I'm doing my best to encourage her. Like, hey, this might not have gone the way you wanted it to, but it's still pretty good.
Like, no, it's.
This is great.
I was trying to make a miniature snow sculpture of myself. You see, I've been trying to practice my ice magic. It's something of a big deal for me and my family that we were able to practice such a thing, but I've never been really able to get the hang of it. It's like my older sister, she's able to like make full constructs out of ice with minimal effort, and my father, he's able to breathe it, and he's able to breathe it and like able to sheet an entire field and nothing but turn an entire field into nothing but a frozen wasteland. But me, I can barely form a snowball of appropriate size.
Princess? And I kind of like wave in front, like, hey, look at me. Breathe. Can I have 2 breaths, please? For me?
You're right.
So
go ahead.
One thing my old friend told me is that comparison is the thief of joy. Now, I don't know family very much. I know of them as a gist, but I know that you are you, and you are trying your best. Are you trying your best?
Constantly, yes.
Then you're doing perfect. Yes, your sister can make constructs. That's amazing. Your sister's not taking people on a voyage to the center. Sure, your dad can decimate a field and turn it into ice, but he's not about to have this great adventure you're about to go on now, is he?
Well, you're right there. And as this is going on, like Glabor and his sister that he is currently holding in his arm, just like walk up and just goes, "Oh. Huh? Yeah, baby.
It's baby.
It is baby.
It is indeed baby.
I love baby.
And Glabor goes, "Oh," and he like walks over and just goes, "You can do you can do magic? Oh, yes." Just like, "Oh, that's cool." No, I didn't mean cool as in like, ice. I meant cool as in, sorry, I have a tendency to trip over my words sometimes. And then like his little sister just plops him on the back of the head and she just says, "Use your words." Flower, we've been over this. You don't hit. And she goes, "Right, sorry." And then she just grabs him by the face and just says, "Use your words, dummy." Sorry about her.
Hi, Glabor. And who is this? Who is this little one?
Oh, hi. It's like, "Oh, hi." Like, "Oh, hi, Miss Q2. This is my sister Flower. Actually, I don't know if you've seen her. The prince did.
I would remember such a cute face as that.
Like his sister just like giggles and just like he. You see as she like laughs, like she just has like a solid like row upon row of just like what looks like razor sharp teeth.
Adorable. I hope you all slept well.
Well,
seems like we have a big day ahead of us.
Well, yes, today is boarding day, correct?
I believe so. And I check my watch I don't have.
Princess just goes, Princess goes, yes. Oh, right. That reminds me. I probably should go talk to Captain James about that. Miss Q2, once that's over, would you and like your traveling companions like to meet us in the cafeteria? I'd like to try to discuss the finer details of this trip if you would like.
Of course, I will make sure to let them know when I see them.
Excellent. I will be right back. I'll be back
Oh,
shortly.
about
And
the-
she's like Princess runs all the way back to like upstairs. Well, not upstairs, downstairs. And then Globor looks at you and just goes,
Now, Flower,
"Oop."
where did you get your pretty name from?
My mom and dad.
Sorry.
My mom and dad saw a field of flowers and thought that it reminded me of. I reminded them of that, so they named me Flower.
That's a beautiful
Are
name.
they in a bog or something?
If it's someone as charming, and if it's someone as charming as you,
Like Globor just.
has your brother been okay? And I kind of look to Globor.
Like
You
He
been
could be-
okay, bud?
he can be a dummy sometimes, but he's good. And Globor just
I love children.
like sighs and just is like, Flower, we don't insult people, remember? Just like I know, but you can be. You worry too much.
Well, some worry is okay. A lot of worry might be a problem.
And he points
Keeps us
and
alive.
as she points, like she hits him in the face and he goes, but he worries all the time. He's like, oh, Flower, we told again, not the pointing, especially when you're so close to someone. Oh, sorry.
Well,
And
seems like you two love each other.
Yeah, and as this is going on, Q2, I want you to make me a perception check with advantage. Well, an insight check with advantage, actually.
Advantage.
Actually, no.
Insight,
No,
okay.
perception. Perception. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna say perception.
Okay. Okay. You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. Let me pull up my character sheet. Perception. All right. You know what? Black and blue. Black and blue. So
But
I
yeah,
got 16.
on the die.
16 on the die.
Okay.
We love my blue dice. And then that is ooh, okay. Dirty 21.
Okay. No, you
Burger
okay. You
King
got it.
foot lettuce.
Stop it. You don't know how you didn't notice this before, but looking over Globor as he's fussing with his sister for his sister doing like little kid things. You notice that Globor has a mechanical arm and a mechanical leg. You don't know how you missed this before, but he has a mechanical arm and a mechanical leg.
I choose to say nothing about it and treat him like the person he is. Because if I didn't notice it before,
Okay, do you
it is
make
fine.
it obvious that you saw that you noticed the arm and the leg?
you know what? I have my effort dice. I'm gonna roll that.
Roll.
And we're gonna make-
roll.
Fuck that now. We're gonna keep rolling. Alright.
Okay, I'd say roll a. I'm gonna say performance check, and
Performance. Oh, that
and
makes
he's gonna do it. And he's gonna do an insight.
Okay. Straight roll.
Straight roll.
Okay. 5
You got a
plus
He got a nat 20, so.
I notice it. Yeah, no, I was like, ah! So 11. I got an 11.
Like he sees, and like even though he can't follow your eye movements because you don't have any pupils, he can tell when someone's looking. He goes, "Oh, yeah, I guess you saw that, huh?"
I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I didn't notice it before, and then you were holding Sweet Flower, and I was like, "Oh!" And I was doing my best to decide on whether or not to like make a comment or not. So it's not you, it's me. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's usually the thing people notice immediately as he just takes a glance at his arm and his leg.
Shame. I noticed your character first.
Well, you'd be one of the first. It happened a
That's
long time ago. And as he's about to say something, like the two adult goblins just like walk up and just say, "You don't have to say anything right now, like Globor, if you're not comfortable." He's like, "You sure?" He's like, "Yeah." Like not every person that asks needs to know.
I doubled down. I was like, if you're not comfortable, we did just meet like a while back. It's okay. You don't have to tell me. Tell me if and when you're ready.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay. I'll hold off on that. But that's not what I came over here for. You said you guys were going on another like voyage after this, right?
Yeah.
Where are you guys going?
Oh no, do I lie to Globor?
You can if you choose
Dude, I
to.
don't lie. I don't want to lie. I don't like lying.
You can if you choose
At least
to.
to people I like. I know. The burden of choice. Well, as you saw the princess, as I gesture over to where she ran off, Princess Lee, she wants to head to the center. And
You guys are gonna follow through on
needs a
that?
crew. I think so.
The two adult got.
We're gonna talk details later, but
Go ahead.
No, you go.
It was like, no, I was just
We're
gonna
gonna
say
talk more details later.
Okay. As you say that, the two, like Tanner and the other adult goblin, who you never got the name of, just like look at each other nervously, and then look at Globor, who's just beaming, and he's just like, please tell me if it's rude for me to ask, but can I come with you?
Wobbler, I don't like lying to people. I don't like making false promises. I don't have the control to add people on. But during the meeting, I will ask. I will advocate, and I will do my damnedest to see if you can come on. And I'm assuming Flower's coming with us as well.
Oh, of course, she's not leaving my sight.
I will ask. That is all I can promise you.
Thank you so much. Even if I'm not allowed to come, thank you for just considering, in general. And he
Of course.
and then Flower just goes, just motions for Globor to walk her over to you, and she gets as close to you as possible. And she goes, Is it a secret mission?
It might be, little one. I that's all I know. Is that we're going.
Okay.
It might be a secret mission. Can you keep a secret?
Yes, I can. It's just he thinks and she points thinking Globor can't hear her, but knows for a fact. She goes, he thinks that I eat all my broccoli, but I don't. He never figures it out. And
Well, tell him.
No, see, that's my secret. He thinks I eat it, but I don't.
I see, and I won't tell him your secret. That's how secret of a secret it is.
And I put out my pinky. It's like,
Pinky promise.
And she like does it back. She like does it back to you and just starts jumping up and it's just like jumping up and down a little bit. And this Clawboard just like looks at the two of you and just like oh my god. and then Tanner
and I say hi Tanner. Hi, I'm sorry, I did not catch your name. What's your name?
her name is like she goes Clarissa.
Tanner, Clarissa, good morning. Thank you for escorting these two up here. You guys, from what I've seen, you guys seem to be like, I won't say elders, but like y'all know how to handle people.
Yeah,
So I want to thank you for that.
they're the oldest
Thank
of
you
the-
for your service. They're the oldest. Okay.
Yeah, they're literally like they're like the oldest. They're like 19 and 20 respectively, and they're just like it's like it's
How long do goblins? You know what? I'll just look it up.
well they're the oldest.
Well, here's the thing. They're kind of like animals. It's different between if they're raised in captivity or they're raised in nature. Because in nature, they die pretty easily. But if they actually like live in cities, they actually live pretty long lives.
Yeah, relative to humans.
Yeah,
like,
up to
like, pretty
60
much.
years.
Yeah, like relative to humans, pretty much. But yeah.
Yeah, it's the average of goblins' lifespan will be less than humans because the goblins that live in the wild they die easily.
Right.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
Yeah, but they're just like, yeah,
Okay.
we've looked after the little ones for quite a while, so we have a bit of practice with that regard.
So, if you don't mind me asking, and please tell me if this is too forward, what's next for the both of you after the voyage ends? Or
Well, once we get off port, given that we won't have given if we don't get traded to the next captain of this ship, just try to make our way somewhere as best we can. Mostly trying to get some of these little ones back to their families, I guess.
I see. Well, I wish you, in any endeavor you go in, I wish you the best of luck, life, and happiness.
Oh, yeah, much appreciated. All right, well that's enough of all this standing around. Food's ready downstairs, so let's just go. And then
And I follow behind
they
them
all,
'cause
like,
I
go.
get dressed.
yeah, they all go, and then Flower just looks at you and goes, "It's like, by the way, your mouth doesn't move. Do you eat?"
Oh, the honesty of children.
That's my little secret.
It's just the gasp of wonder as you all just go back to the mess hall. All right, and with that, let's see.
Ugh.
Doing a little thing. Loka,
Yes.
you. Oop, there you go. You are still in the brig the entire time. Don't really know what you're going to be doing. You have been fed properly by, be it Captain James just sending one of the goblins to send you some food down proper, or from Ambrose every once in a while just giving you a little bit of extra of the good stuff that they give everyone else, because he's doing his best to keep his word to make sure that you're taken care of. And as you're pretty much just waiting on your first meal of the day, Captain James walks up to your cage. All right, Mom, are you it's really difficult to talk to you when you don't really. And he kind of mimes verbalize.
I point at myself and then and make a gesture like I'm closing something, like with my fingers and thumb, and then point at my ears. And I'm like, I give a thumbs up. I'm like, I'm not mute. I'm mute, not deaf.
It's like, well, just here to tell you, we're gonna be making port in a couple of hours. Normally, I'd inform the boardwalk and station folks about you, about you being a stowaway and all. But I'm gonna be honest, it's my last voyage, and I don't want to spend it doing an extra bit of paperwork about a stowaway. So, and he unlocks the door and just basically says, "You're free to go." I'll just tell him that it was a counting mistake or something in order for you to get a pass as just someone here, like someone who wasn't here.
So we don't have to kill him. Right?
I sort of I place a hand over my chest and bow gently, trying to show gratitude, and
Go ahead.
more or less just slip by.
Oh, one more thing.
And, yeah, I turned to face him.
It's like, look, I know you. I don't know, like what your end goal is when it came to getting on the ship. Nor do I really know what you all got planned after all this, but just be careful. Just don't make too much trouble for yourselves. I can't say that for big fella and big fellas and Cyril, but you seem like you at least have a decent head on your shoulders. Just be safe out there. Is all I gotta say. As he tips his hat and just walks away.
When a turn of events.
I just sort of nod at him as he passes by and watch him go, and I'm kind of look around the ship, and decide, well, I wasn't expecting for that to be so clean and simple, and just patience is key sort of solution. And after pondering for a while, I think I'm just going to begin to head, upstairs, I suppose.
All right. You head upstairs.
Actually, wait, DM. Quick question: do I hear footsteps, or am I? Because I gotta tell the people. I gotta tell the people.
The only footsteps you hear, because you're on your way to the cafeteria, the only footsteps that you really hear are coming from would be coming from those that are coming upstairs to eat as well. You would think that you would hear, the nobles coming down to eat in the mess hall, but they're not coming to eat with the rest of the common folk, so they get food sent to their rooms immediately. That much you definitely know.
Okay.
But pretty much the only footsteps that you hear are those of Sarah, of Ambrose, of Cyril, of several goblin children, and eventually of Loka.
Do I see all of them? Do I? Or I just hear them. Okay.
Like so far,
Oh,
you
I-
hear them until they get to like the cafeteria.
Okay. And I go up to them, and I'm like, I go up to the first one I see. Who is that? I'll let you figure that out. I was like, hey, Princess wants to talk Princess wants to talk to us in the cafeteria to hash out details. Do we know where Blue Boy is?
Speaking of which, Aether,
Yeah.
what would you be doing in this moment?
I'd say most likely if the rest of the gang is already meeting up, I'd probably just go. Well, specifically, I like how I say rest of the gang, but I think I'd just be following Conraj and making sure he doesn't do anything crazy, but also still meeting up with the rest of the people.
Yeah, Conraj, like you thought would be, like taking his time and waiting for everyone to meet him in the cafeteria. He was already there. And he's just too busy scarfing down food to like pay attention to much of anything. So
Right. And so then, if he is preoccupied and not really doing anything crazy, then I will meet up with the rest of the gang. That being these three here.
Well, I suppose he's right here. Morning, Aether.
Morning, people. How are all of you?
Morning, Blue Boy. Talked to the princess earlier,
Mm-hmm.
and
What
she
happened
wants to
with
talk
her?
to us in the cafeteria.
Oh, okay.
I was doing my little practice routine. Don't ask. And and she caught wind, and she wanted to talk shop with us about the trip,
The expedition.
the voyage. And she
Right.
said to meet her in the cafeteria.
Quickly, Lurker. What? Did you break out, or?
I
what
begin
happened?
making wild gestures as if I'm telling a grand tale of escape, and then I wave my hand in front of my face, and more or less just like I gesture like I'm placing a cap on my head, and another hand upwards as if I'm holding a key to unlock a door.
Oh, you just let you
Yeah,
out.
she's been let out.
Well, that makes this a lot easier. Well,
I just nod in agreement.
No bloodshed. Great.
right. Well, I suppose we
Did
should
we see Sarah?
meet with the princess
Hi,
and
Sarah.
Yeah,
have a
Sarah,
bite.
yeah, Sarah like walks up and just goes, "Oh, you're all already here."
Yeah. You sleep well?
As well as I could. Like looks at Ambrose and Cyril and just like avoids eye contact.
Oh.
Ooh, ow.
I don't snore that loudly. Well, not when I'm... At least when I'm not a wolf, anyway.
So it just looks over and is like, you snore?
See? No complaints out of Cyril.
Fair, fair enough there.
So, I say if we're all ready, let's not keep the princess waiting.
Yes.
Agreed.
Oh, well, the princess isn't quite here yet, but you guys can just go ahead and get to that. I have to go like help make the food in the kitchen.
You need help?
No. I quite have it. Me and the goblins we're pretty well proficient in this.
Cool. Take care.
Will do. As she like goes back towards the kitchen.
I kind of whisper to whoever's closest. Y'all think she's single?
Do we know if she's single?
Roll
We worked with her for a while.
to see.
Roll how much I care.
Pretty much.
What are we
Like
rolling? History.
Do I roll?
What would we roll for?
I believe
History.
Because I've also
Insight.
worked with her.
like history. Yeah, history.
Oh, yeah, I
Does
don't know
everyone
why I
that's
was
worked
like-
with her roll
mostly-
history,
like,
or
history
just those
just-
two?
Like mostly those two because it's just because they've pretty much worked with her for longer.
10.
I just lift my arms into like a shrug and shake my head no twice. Like
also
I don't
got
know.
10.
Likewise, I'll
We
shrug.
got
well.
10.
Have not
We didn't
met
care
her.
that much.
Well, you both got 10.
Yeah.
Clap,
you
clap if you care.
like it's not so much that you don't care. Well, you don't. Well, you absolutely don't care. But it's not so much that. It's more so just like she's never really brought up anything relationship wise like to you two. So you don't really have any idea.
Ambrose quirks an eyebrow at you, Q2. Yeah, I think you can do a lot better.
I know.
Oh, regardless, just have a seat, I suppose. I'm quite hungry.
Yeah, like
Me
as
too.
you guys are walking to the cafeteria, you see Princess Drix and and Captain James walking down, holding a conversation. Like, and you want to buy the boat? It's like, yes, the whole thing, yes, no strings attached, no nothing, no. You want to buy the boat? He's like, yes, sir. Is that wrong? Like, no. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I mean, okay. I'd have to get in contact with the owner, and we'd have to go from there. But if you got the coin to do it, then she's all yours. Titan's all yours. Like, really? I mean, there's not much I can say about it. I'm like, in a couple of hours, I'm not gonna be captain of this thing anymore. So sure, like, do whatever you want with it. If I know you said you're gonna, and he gets close because he's just he doesn't know who he's pretty sure he doesn't know who all knows, but he's just he's pretty sure who knows, but he just wasn't sure. It's like, if you're gonna go to the center, I would recommend that you do splurge a little bit on a couple of things. She's like, oh, really? Like what? Well, you see, a long time ago, this ship was stripped of all its weaponry. It's like, stripped? It's like, why? It's just like, well, in order to convert it into and he does a quote unquote, into a civilian vessel, it had to have all of its more dangerous aspects of itself removed. This thing actually used to be the front ship of a galley of an entire fleet, but some folks just want to turn greatness into whatever they feel comfortable with. So if you are planning on doing this for real, I recommend a couple of things. Maybe get a shield, maybe get a stronger shield system, a proper gravitational nav computer, and definitely get a couple of spots in the second middle. That's the section of the place we don't really go to, but second middle, just get a couple of cannons, a couple of blasters, a couple of things that you might need in order to protect yourself, because it can be pretty dangerous in the attempt to go to the center. So just much like how I told, and he gestures his head towards Loka. Much like I told that one, just be safe and take care of yourself. She goes, oh, well, I didn't really think of that, but yeah, you're absolutely right. I'll definitely look into it, and I'll see if I can convince Lord Frank to add it to the budget. He goes, it's like, all right, well, pleasure talking to you about all this. And then he looks over to this gathering, this whole gathering, and she goes, Oh, what, y'all went and got yourselves a secret club together now?
This is not so secret if you know
Walk up to
about
Captain
it.
James.
Miss Q2?
You know? I was an asshole. My apologies.
It's long since alright, Mom. Tensions were high, like the whole situation was stressful. I don't blame you for being a bit cross with me.
You take care of yourself wherever you go next, okay?
Yeah, same for y'all. But let's stop sitting here jabbering. The food's gonna get cold as he goes into the cafeteria and just sits in the far
I
corner.
can't move my token.
God dang it again!
Can I move my token? I haven't been
Oh
looking
yeah,
at my
no,
token.
we're all locked down.
Really?
No, we're not.
There we go.
There you go.
Yay! Ringo Loca.
All right, get to the cafeteria.
Bill.
Get to the cafeteria, you crazy kids.
Very
Crazy
simple.
kids.
All right, and
Crazy kids.
Princess goes
Oh,
and
Conrad over there? Okay.
she decides to sit by. By Globs.
The cool kids club, which is us.
Cool
Oh,
kids
shoot. Wait,
club.
no.
It's gonna be hard to. Well, no, actually, no. Ambrose will form a telepathic link so that everybody can converse without having to sit by each other.
Right.
I don't know these people.
Yeah, no, just it's just just in my globs. Conraj is too deep in food to notice everybody come in, so it's just eh.
We'll grab him later.
Yeah, well, just realized this didn't show up on stream. There we go. There we go.
Also, notably, he will include Sarah in the link as well.
Yeah, you just hear in her head basically just because she doesn't even know. Actually, wait a second. Yeah, she's so deep into cooking and running the kitchen like fucking Gordon Ramsay in Hell's Kitchen.
Okay, can I, out of nowhere, with the telepathic link, just go "Hey Sarah, are you single?"
Oh my god.
Do it.
Cyril, why? Cyril,
I'm good doing it.
She just in her head, but realizing, that Ambrose does this sometimes. Cyril, you know you don't give two shits about that. Why are you asking me?
I don't know. Maybe I want to ask you out.
Cyril, I would sooner believe that a star, that the closest star to us is going to collapse in the next 20 or so minutes before I believe that you would ever ask me out.
Oh, well, you got me there. Asking for a friend.
Well, if they must know, whoever it be, yes, I am single. I'm divorced, actually.
Oh no! Wait, hold on. That's a whole. Wait, hold on. They came out wrong. Okay.
So in the head, in everyone's head, it's CQ2, you got a shot.
Okay. Okay.
Sarah can't hear that too.
Oh gosh. Okay. Divorced. All right.
I figured I'd link this all with my telepathy. That way, we don't have to speak between mouthfuls and what have you.
Well, that's fair.
Luca, how did you sleep?
Because last thing I want to, Sarah just goes, well, that's fair. Last thing I probably want to hear is the sound of. She can't exactly point because she doesn't know where he is exactly, but she gives a vague feeling as to where Conraj is.
Nom 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 nom.
Probably eating the table too.
Probably.
I think he'd ate the table. I quickly, before we get started, Loka, how did you sleep? I say kind of at a lunch table, you push out to try to see your friend at the other table. It's hey, how'd you sleep? but in Loka's head.
Oh, about as well as you expect in the brig, I suppose.
She sounds hot. I say that. That accident comes out.
Just like thinks that out loud. Oh my god.
I do think it. Yeah, no.
Well, it wouldn't be a bard.
Tutu's kind of a whore. That's
would
okay.
not be a bard if it wasn't if they didn't try to flirt with anything that moved.
Not anything. just
Does
cute-
pulse.
not everything with a pulse. Just people with boobs. So I guess Ambrose.
Yeah, Ambrose is a boob haver.
Cool.
Conrad is
Cool.
also a boob haver.
Hey, there
Cyril's a little bit. Cyril's a little itty bitty titty committee.
Aether flat as a board.
Hey, it's firm. It's firm,
Oh, yeah.
but itty bitty titty committee.
Oh, God.
Suddenly, my thoughts have been invaded by images of breasts.
Not me. Not me. Not me.
All right.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
I was thinking about that. Could you stop?
all right. Well, as this is going on, you know, like everybody's just like sitting there enjoying food, like laughing with each other, things of that nature.
Aether hears the shit they're saying and just calmly puts his face in his hand.
He's like, I guarantee Aether thinks out loud, just like, oh my god, these are the people I've linked up with.
I Aether is right next to me, and when I see that, I just put a hand on his shoulder, and I'm just like, really sorry about that.
All right. Well, but
Oh, no need to be sorry.
Oh, go on.
It's the charm of the group.
All right, as everyone...
Charm, I'm sure.
Oh god. What is this party? All right.
The gay people.
You built the
But
sandwich.
as like everyone is winding down, like everyone's eating, and the hours pass with all the conversation. The ship finally docks, and you all make your way to the final rest stop. Known simply as Market Town.
Market Town?
Part time.
Market Town. Just Market Town.
Is it next to
We're-
Shopville? I'm sorry, I'm being mean. It looks nice.
We're at the Marquette.
Yeah, pretty much.
Marquette?
Like you all
Yeah.
pretty much just like land like right where you see just like a very like, you know, just stable looking like lighthouse, just like off in the distance, like right on the only port of the main port of the town that's along the beach. Conraj, the moment y'all touch down, notices the massive body of water and just says to Aether, "Hey, I'm just gonna swim in this for a good bit. Call me when you're ready." And
No accent? Dang.
that's pretty much it. And that's pretty much it. So as you all depart from the ship, Captain James turns up and turns to the princess and Lord Franks. He just goes, "Well, I'll make sure that the funds and papers of transfer are sent to my benefactor," and pretty much just takes the keys and like tosses them, and not so much tosses them, but just like gently places them into the princess's hands and just goes, "Well, like, ship's all yours, ma'am. You take it, like, you'll take care." As he's walking away, he looks pretty much to Cyril and Ambrose and just goes, "For what it's worth, you both were fantastic navigators." and I greatly appreciate you you all being on this, like you two especially being on this voyage. Sorry if I caused any trouble.
I'd say it's quite alright. For what it's worth, I quite enjoyed my time. Mostly in the company of Cyril, but nevertheless.
Well, the star didn't really show it, but thanks for appreciation. And also, good captain, enjoy your retirement. And when he says that, he kind of like looks straight into his eyes, and Captain James kind of gets this like a weird ominous shiver that just like boop goes away.
Thanks. I intend to. And he, he waves everybody off, and he just walks off into the middle of this beach town. Sees that this boardwalk here like has a bar, and just walks straight to it, and is just spending his time literally just like tosses off his captain's hat and like tosses his captain's hat into the water, and just sits at that bar and just enjoys the first freaking
day of retirement.
The freaking his first day of retirement.
Honestly, enjoy.
Oh boy, I wonder how long that's gonna last.
I mean, if he has a good liver, maybe a bit longer.
And
No, it's not about the liver.
And as this is going on, the princess just looks at the pretty much the deed to the ship like in her name, and just like pretty much is just like gleefully just like hopping up and down, and just like, okay, this is great, this is phenomenal, we're actually doing this. And
congratulations on your new venture.
This is so exciting. And then Lord Frank just goes, "Oh, ma'am, I know you're very excited. I'm like, I know you're very excited, but please maintain composure. We still have a few things that we need to acquire in order to make this venture overall more pleasant." And he like sits there and then like looks to the people that are there, and he goes, "Well, I suppose we'll be working together for however long we're going to be on this voyage. I expect you all to be professionals about this entire situation." Looks at Cyril and Ambrose, you two especially, seeing as you carry yourselves in a very professional manner, and looks at Aether and just like kind of grits his teeth a little bit, but like that disappears. She goes, "We also have another being of royal blood here, so I expect everything will go swimmingly." And as soon as he says swimmingly, Conraj breaches from the water and then splashes right back down.
Free Billy!
It's majestic.
Yeah. So Lord Franks doesn't say anything to the two females of the group.
Nope.
Interesting.
Very.
I will
Oh,
remember
Lord.
that.
You two will remember this.
Well, I have been notified that I'm in charge of procuring a couple of effects for our voyage. That includes supplies, weaponry, and other such things. I believe the princess has said that you all will be in charge of gathering new personnel.
That means we're
you-
replacing you? Great.
Whoever you choose to get, just ensure that they're capable of doing the job. Last thing we need are a bunch of layabouts and ruffians that don't know the finer things on this voyage, and basically making this entire trip much more difficult than it needs to be. I'll be away. Oh, and one more thing. turns to Aether in particular, and just goes, "Make sure she stays out of trouble," pointing to the princess, and just walks off into the town.
Don't get stabbed.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best.
Don't get stabbed.
Can I ensure he gets stabbed? Can I pay someone to stab him?
No.
Good God.
Not in a murder way.
I
Speaking of
make
Yeah.
a exaggerated motion of knife throwing.
Look, okay. I pull out a knife. Here, hit him in the head.
Aether looks over at the both of you. It's just like, come on. We can't try to kill him on the first day.
See, he acknowledged you, so you can say that.
It's not really worth that much. It's only because I'm a royal in theory.
He also acknowledged Curly and Mo over here, I say. Pointing to Cyril and Ambrose.
Well, that's also because they were a part of the crew, I guess.
And we're just...
Oh, you were a part of the crew as well. So
Yeah.
He didn't know Sarah either.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, dude's just an ass.
Yeah, dude's just he's just a misogyny speed run.
And,
We talked about Sarah needing her. I think we have another candidate that needs one as well.
And we also might have someone that would like to tag along, but...
Oh, really? Who?
I forgot Princess. Shit, I say that in my head. Well, Princess, you remember some of the goblins you met last night? A couple nights ago?
It was a couple nights ago at this point, yeah.
A couple nights ago?
Oh,
Do you
yes.
remember? Well,
Oh,
one of them.
I even got close to one of them. He's really sweet. It's a boy named Globor, actually.
That's exactly who I'm talking about, actually.
Oh?
Yes, while you went to go talk to Captain James, he asked if he could tag along, and I have no form of authority here. I am just, I kind of do like a little marionette. Was it NSYNC who did Bye Bye Bye? I don't know.
Yes, it was in sync.
Okay.
It was
That was
indeed.
that was so long ago. I do that little marionette pose that they did. It was like, I'm just a puppet, jokingly. But I just wanted to get you and everyone else's approval since this is a group effort and, it's respectful.
Well, Q2, with all due respect, you plan to bring a child to a dangerous voyage?
I don't plan to, but he seemed very insistent. And I said I promised to ask. I said I would promise to ask. I did not promise a result.
Cheryl
Well,
does make a
see.
point.
He does.
Worth
You see,
thinking
up until
about.
now, we were under the protection of that specific pirate, but now, since that's all done, we will be besieged by pirates in the future, so the voyage is going to be very dangerous.
It
And
is.
I'm not gonna stop you from bringing a child with you, but the question is, if-
I'm asking. I'm a neutral opinion. I was asked to ask, and I'm doing that. I'm more worried about his smaller kid sister, but I say we talk it out.
well, you see, Q2, I'm not going to stop you from bringing whoever you want, but the thing is, are you ready to bear the responsibility if, or probably when, those children die on this voyage?
Q2 ponders for a moment. Yes.
Well, in that case, more the merrier, I guess.
More the
Well,
merrier.
sure.
And as he was staff, he might have better insight to, the more incidentals that we might need.
And as you mentioned, as he was staff, you noticed from behind you, with this, in the ship, just the wave of the goblins, just coming out of the ship and just flooding onto the sand, just getting onto the sand, just playing around on the beach and everything. like Tanner and Claudia, they're just they're like just like scotching on. And then Glabor and his sister Flower all like follow behind those two.
Anyone else opposed to them? Both of them joining?
I'm
I'm
not
all for it.
opposed.
I turn to Loka. I kind of give a shrug. Opinion.
I shrug back, but turn my head to face the princess.
Truly, Princess, this is your ultimate decision. You are creating this team.
Oh, well. While I do worry about bringing a child along, I can't pretend as if I'm not a child as well. I mean, we're pretty close in age, so if it'd be dangerous for me, if it'd be dangerous for him, it'd also be dangerous for me. And I accept the dangers in that regard. And if you feel he can accept the dangers himself as well, then I don't see why we shouldn't bring him. Especially since as Q2 pointed out, he definitely would be like helpful in getting some of the inner workings of the ship like one on their way.
And also to that effect, I think, since we're scouting for crew members, it would be a bad idea to find someone who could protect those who are less inclined to danger. When, the lot of us are preoccupied.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So, something along those lines would be like beneficial. We also
Nibbles can't do that? And I point to the water. Nibbles can't?
Nibbles.
again breaches and then just flops back down into the water.
Oh my god.
No. Nibbles.
So majestic every single time.
So majestic.
Something,
Taking a
it's been
postcard.
so long since Conrad has been around like a
Water.
large body of water, so he is taking his time to enjoy it.
Something I didn't fully clock into when we landed here, it was just like, oh yeah, ocean, beach stuff. And I didn't scream and yell, oh my god, beach episode.
Oh my god. Let's smash the watermelon, you guys.
Oh my god, wait. Q2 has a bathing suit just for this occasion.
Oh god, I don't have a bathing suit.
Oh my god.
I should draw one.
Nudity, it's fine.
Beach
I
episode.
don't think it's a matter of Conrad not being able to. It's more so, say we land on a plan. We land on an island.
Yes.
We need to go investigate,
Yes.
and the crew members are left alone on the ship. And say a group of pirates comes by while we're gone.
A second Nibbles. Got it. Okay.
Precisely.
Basically, you're saying
Second big nibbles.
you need someone to potentially guard the ship as well as the people inside the ship. Well, people and things inside the
The
ship.
security.
Okay.
They need security.
Security. Well,
So, actually, while we're here, who exactly do we need? Like, security is one.
It's like, and
We
then
need a
like,
cook,
then you guys
a
see,
boatswain.
like, you guys see, pretty much, like Sarah just like walk out with like a full list, and she goes, right. So what we need are a ship, bosun, a shipwright, a bosun, a weaponmeister, someone who pretty much knows the weapons in and out. And just like you suggested, you're gonna need security. For people
Also need a
who-
cook and a doctor.
cook and a doctor as
Yeah.
well.
One Piece.
Well, for the cook, I can do that for the time being until we find someone more dedicated to that task.
hopefully it's a blonde.
And then,
A blonde.
And then the princess pipes up. She goes, "Actually, Lord Franks, he actually could be our doctor. He before all this was a field medic in various wars, so he has experience when it comes to like the medical arts.
Really?
Speaking
So
of
he
him,
was-
have you filled him in on what we all talked about yesterday?
Yes. Unfortunately, and she like shuffles her feet. She's like, unfortunately, I wasn't as stealthy as I thought I was, and he kind of like followed me and eavesdropped on our conversation the entire time. So,
Right.
that was, and for those who want to know, that was the role that I did last time. Yeah, I was always gonna have Sarah figure out like if you guys like pretty much pipe in on you guys because those walls are thin. But the role was for freaking Lord Franks. Lord Franks if he was actually there or not. But and she goes, well, while he chastised me for going behind his back about it, he did admit that your skills were quite beneficial in the, although fake at the time believed real, pirate attack. So he is begrudgingly okay with the arrangement, and that's as best as I'm going to be able to get out of him at this point until he warms up to the idea. Again, I just want to point out that he's much nicer once you get to know him. He's just very mistrusting of individuals that he feels probably won't pull their weight.
In my head, I'm like, so women?
Yeah, Ambrose was about to say.
The angle of my head tilts downward.
Like, well, we can't help what we have, can we?
So, did he hear the bit about, me being the captain?
Mhm.
All right.
Did he also hear about the part about mutual respect?
Yeah, that as
Did?
well.
He very much did. It's pretty much the reason why he hasn't chastised me again. But he'll just have to, if she gets a bit defiant saying this, he'll just have to learn to deal with it.
Heck yeah.
I nod approvingly.
I do as well.
Agreed.
Oh, good attitude. We should probably get going.
We probably should
Right.
be going. Are
First
we
things
splitting up?
first. We need to, I guess, peruse a job board, I believe it was called.
Yes.
Also, DM question. If I look over this town, can I gauge the rate of how easily could we get stabbed around here?
Yeah, how seedy is this?
Is this a
town?
dangerous place? Yeah.
Is this place ghetto? DM.
So
I didn't ask that.
So looking over this town, actually, everyone here outside of Aether, roll me a history check, because Aether wouldn't know this, but the rest of you might.
Oh gosh, my history's like
Oh, natural 20! Natural 20!
Okay.
I got a 23.
You got a nat 20?
Nat
Hey.
20.
Yeah, I got a
23.
20!
Alright,
Q2,
hold on. 14!
14. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
You know what?
Everybody knows.
I'm going to roll at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
that's fair.
I almost got
Oh
20.
my god.
That's a 2. So, Loka, absolutely nothing.
Logan, don't leave the house.
Like you could just tell, you're just looking over the town, and you're just like, I mean, it just looks like any other town. I don't really know much about it. Q2, you're like, yeah, it's a bit fancier of a town than normal, that I've normally been to. Like not super fancy, but just pretty fancy. Ambrose and Cyril, you two know that most of the time well, you two have pretty much like heard Captain James at one point, pretty much. Actually, I'm gonna say it's like this. During like, you know, the whole, like, during those few couple of days, like, he gives you two the rundown of pretty much what this town is like. He pretty much just lays out that this is essentially like a resort town for the rich, that, like, pretty much everything here is to pretty much serve those who are able to afford, like, the most luxury of things. There are some seedy elements, mostly towards the back and towards the forest, because that's pretty much where, like, the quote-unquote help go to stay, live, and shop. But everything that's like mostly closer to the beach, that's pretty much where you'll see, like, you know, the high-end resort area, the more luxurious bits of the town, like your more niche and kitschy things along those lines. Like, you all know that this little asteroidish island, like this small island / area, is mostly just designed to be mostly a rest stop and final voyage for those who wanted to, like, make it to the quote unquote other side of the continent.
So, knowing what we know about this place, the previous captain gave a briefing on kind of what this place is. And I'll be honest with you, folk, I think more towards the forested area, where the less wealthy are, is where we're going to find the most reliable individuals.
Or more like anyone who would need a job.
That, but
Depending
also,
on how much we pay them.
I know nobles. I know nobles quite well. Nobles only look out for their own interests.
I take offense to that, but I'll let you keep going.
Ouch, keep going.
I hit dog collars, blue boy.
That's no offense meant to you, Aether. I'm also, unfortunately, a noble as well.
I can't say what I want to say about his lore.
Well, anyways, Sarah, you've done human resource. You can talk to them.
Yes, I've spent a good amount of my life working around, like, those of nobility and catering to their every fucking little, what's the word? Need. That's the word. So I have experience in that regard.
As do I.
As much as I think it might be better for you guys to handle it, I do think I should probably go too.
Oh, yes. I imagine we were all coming along.
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
no.
we aren't splitting up and searching? Dang it.
No.
Okay.
I don't think that would be wise here.
Yeah, probably not. We don't really necessarily know the whole landscape here. Don't want to get lost.
Also, I'd like to put out there that if you have any questions about me, if I'm going to be leading, I'd rather you all have the answers than not. So feel free to ask.
Right.
I have one.
Which is?
You're cool. It's not a question.
Oh, well, thank you. You're quite
Right.
cool too.
You're quite cool.
Oh,
It's like, all right. And the princess goes, yes, you're all very
Swell.
cool, I believe was the word.
yes.
Right. So sorry. Just trying to organize the list in my head.
Mhm.
So first things first, we head to the job board, and as soon as she says job board out loud again, someone from this little, like, sidebar, like this little bar out on the front, just goes, "Oh, you guys looking for the job board, huh?" It's like,
Yes.
Yeah. It's like, oh well, if you're looking for that, then you guys might want to go down to God, what was it called? God, that place is a fucking rat infested hole. But it's fine. You might want to go down to a place called the Rat Race Tavern.
Fitting.
All
What can you tell us about it?
Well, I mean, food's alright, the drinks are okay, but that's usually where those of us that are looking to get off this rock are more than willing to like congregate. So, you know, might find a person or two there.
Well, I suppose that's a good lead.
Alright, if you guys want to know, it's like I'll even point you guys in the right direction. And as he whips out a little disc that has like a map of the town, like holographically projected like over top of it. And it's just like, God, no, where is it? I know I had it marked somewhere in this. Oh, there it is. As he like marks, if you guys look at the like want to zoom out and look at the whole town, marks like this building right here as the tavern.
This one?
This one
It
here.
is one.
This
This
one.
one here.
Okay.
This one over here.
Okay.
It is. I suppose we'll head over. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries, pal.
We go.
I give them a wave and a nod.
He goes, one more thing. And he points to like out in the sea. He's like, is that guy gonna be okay? He's been in the water for a hot minute. As he points to the ocean and
He just
Austin kind of
breaches.
again.
Is there something wrong with water?
No, it's just I don't think I've ever seen anything like him before, so I'm not quite sure if. I mean, he's been in there for a while. I'm wondering, like, is he gonna be okay?
Don't worry. He'll be fine. Kid in a candy
He's
store.
just fine.
He is at home right now.
He's having the time of his life.
Okay, can I make a request? When Conrad breaches, can he do the Pro Skater like Moonland ending soundtrack? Boom. Left back.
Oh, I got you.
That one, yeah.
I just like when Conraj returns below the surface. I'm just clapping.
Beautiful.
Like every time anyone mentions Conrad just breaches, it doesn't bring in the air.
Yeah, you know
I just
what,
thought nipples
sure.
was
You
getting
know
trouble.
what, sure.
Yes, let's go.
It's like the sneeze response.
Yeah. But yeah, I think
Someone said my name,
we
gotta
head
do a
towards
trick.
the tavern.
We make her.
Let's go to the tavern.
Yep. So you guys like all like go towards the tavern. As you're going through the town, I need all of you to just like.
Who's getting robbed?
Just make
We're
me
getting robbed.
Just make me casual perception checks.
We're getting robbed.
Okay.
Casual perception checks, huh?
Very
Oh,
few things are
God.
casual in this world.
13
I got a 7.
and 17. I got 17.
17. Let's see. What did Q2 get?
I haven't rolled yet. I haven't rolled. I laughed at something. My bad.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Wait, are we all rolling or are we just...
Yeah, everyone.
We're all rolling.
Everyone that's currently
Okay. I thought it was another everyone but Aether rolling.
No. This is everyone.
So, dirty 19. Rolled a 14 on the die. 2 plus 3, 5, 19.
I rolled another 2. I got a 6.
Okay, I'm about to do my roll. I had to do a couple of practice ones so I can get that shit out of the way.
Get them barrels
Alright.
out of the way, bro.
If this is casual, if this is a casual perception, could I argue it's passive?
You know
I got a
what?
14.
You know
Let's
what?
go. Wait, no, hold on.
You know what? Sure. Like, some of you probably are gonna have your head on a swivel because this is a new place, so I'm gonna say that's passive perception.
Oh,
No,
passive.
my passive
okay,
is lower.
Well, even if you
My
rolled it,
passive
like,
is
even if you rolled it, like it's just like it's an option. You can either roll it or you can either roll it for better. Roll it if you're like more so actively looking, but passive perception is more so just like you're just walking and not thinking about it.
Ambrose
I
is
am-
very much active
Okay.
looking, so I'll keep
I am
my 7.
kind of- I
My
am
passive
kind
is
of-
better,
I-
but I will
Keeping
keep my
eyes
7.
I am passively looking with a 14.
I am actively looking, but also kind of looking for new clothes.
I also had a 14.
Okay, so
I'll stay active and I had 17 basically.
so who got below 15?
Me.
Me by proxy.
So I got a 14. So.
Okay, so the people who would notice would be the people who would be like on the lookout are going to be Cyril, Q2, and
Wait, what the princess roll?
Oh, you know what? That's right. I didn't even think about her. Then again, it would make sense because she got a.
I'm assuming
10.
she's a walking target. Oh yeah, no, she's getting robbed. I'm assuming she's a walking target given
Basically.
how she's dressed.
Pretty much, yeah.
I am walking in the middle of the group.
Okay, so as you know, like you look around and you pretty much notice that, like the people that you're walking around, like walking around like in the town area that you're in, you know, like everyone's here seems pretty upper crust aristocratic and things like that. Even like some of the people that used to be that like were on the on the Titan before you guys like got here, like have pretty much settled into their little like resort area as much as possible. Cyril, what did you get?
17.
You got a 17. You specifically noticed a couple of people in robes and hoods.
Oh.
Like nothing quite alarming, but you mostly just see like a couple of people in like white robes, white robes, white hoods, and like a star-shaped hat, and then like stars all over their stars somewhat all over their cloaks.
Is this the clan? What are we doing?
Give me a second, Cyril. I need you to roll
Brandon, y'all.
me religion with advantage.
Oh, the advantage. Okay, so let me take my other one. Purple boy, get in here.
Purple.
And I go. Oh, okay, so that's a
Purple.
9 and religion. I'm a religious boy. So where's my religion? Plus
Religious boy.
12.
12. Okay, it's above a 10.
Hey,
Above a
okay,
10
cock.
will get you this amount of information. You haven't seen like someone from this order for quite a while, and you're not quite sure, but you pretty much get the feeling that the guys that you're seeing like somewhat throughout this town are members of the Order of the Closing Star. You can't be. You're not 100%.
Okay.
You're not 100% sure, because on top of like on the lookout, like I'm just noticing them. You're also making sure that you guys don't get robbed. Like, but you're kind of like pretty sure that those are members of the members of the Order of the Closing Star. And you see them, but the one thing you do notice is that you see them everywhere around in this town, like in this part of town.
I kind of shuffle behind Ambrose a little bit, trying to hide.
Ambrose will look over at you. Everything all right? And whisper.
It's like, I don't know, but these people in robes, I shouldn't really let them see me.
As I clock, just like, I'm not noticing the robes, but as I clock the like nobility on average of the people around us, I, without even thinking about it, pull the hood of my traveling garb over me.
Before you even do that, Loco, roll me a stealth check.
Oh lord.
Oh my goodness.
So is everybody noticing the cloaked individuals?
19.
Oh yeah, no.
not
21.
not everyone.
Not everyone.
Like
Okay.
like literally like just well now that because Cyril doesn't announce this to the whole group, does he? He just
But yeah, he does start kind of hiding himself though. So I guess we
Being a
would
little
have to roll
shifty,
for-
yeah.
I guess I would have to roll for like a
You got a
perception
poop, bro?
on what's it called on Cyril to be like, what is Cyril on about? Or just ask him. Literally, just ask.
or just ask.
Yeah, or just ask.
I
just
heard,
ask, bro.
I
Oh,
heard-
okay,
yeah,
well then.
Cyril, do you have to poop?
Yeah. Well, Aether will also
What?
turn to Cyril and be like,
You're
what's going
moving
on?
around like you gotta poop. What's up?
Being a little shifty.
Does Q2 actually ask me that?
Yes.
Oh my god.
He's like,
But-
what? No. What?
But
Like,
Aether
you're-
does ask the normal question.
So I kind of point towards one of the robed individuals.
An X?
What?
That would
No!
I don't know.
And Aether will say that wouldn't happen to be the cult you guys might have been talking about, right?
Probably. I mean, they got stars all over, and it is the Church of the Closing Star.
The moment you mention like the cult, like the princess locks in and just goes, wait, what? And
God. I'm sorry, continue.
Oh.
21 on the stealth, by the way, in case that was missed.
21.
Oh, really?
Okay, then you're fine. You're okay. Then you're fine. Then whatever I had, if I had planned for you, if you failed, is gone. So don't worry about it.
Wait, where did Loka go? Did I just
Oh my god. She's wearing camo.
I'm still traveling with the party. I just have my hood on now.
Ah, shit. Oh,
the princess
Girl.
basically goes, oh, I can't believe they're in this town already. Okay.
Who are these people?
Do we need to move?
She goes, that's the order of the closing star. We need to get to this tavern as quickly as possible.
Let's go.
Come, let's go.
Let's keep moving.
I need all of you guys to roll me a group stealth check to not look suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Suspicious?
Don't
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Oh my god.
I got
Okay,
five.
stealth
No.
check.
I got that 20!
Nat 20. So you got
Nat 20 again!
You got nat 20 as the natural top. You got a 5.
I got a
Loka-
17.
Loka, like you got a
26.
17. Got a what?
26.
26.
26.
Good fuck,
My
dude.
god. Well, she is the stealth one. She's the
I
stealth
got-
Yeah,
one.
she's built for that.
Fair enough.
I got a 15.
And a 15. So okay, so
Oh, that's overall pretty good.
which are not.
Yeah.
Okay, so the highest was whatever that nat 20 was.
Mine.
The
Yeah.
highest was a nat 20. The lowest was a 5. I'm going to.
Wait, what did Loka get?
Loka
Okay,
got a
like a
26.
26.
Okay.
Typically, you average it
Typically, you have-
somehow.
Would
I'm
you like
gonna-
a calculator?
I'm just gonna like mostly like I'm gonna ballpark it and just say everyone the group just got a 20. So you're fine.
Wait, what did the princess get?
Prince. Oh wait,
You didn't
Right.
roll for
you're
the.
absolutely right.
You can't.
I wonder if
He
she's
is a
back herself
corporeal
out.
being, right?
But she got a 12, so the group that I'm gonna say group got a 21. So
One I won.
My god.
so you all pretty much just even though some of you are looking
Wait.
some of you are looking conspicuous as hell by trying to hide from folks, you guys just a lot of them don't pay you any mind, and the order is too busy focusing on the nobles to worry about you all. You guys make it to the tavern.
Rat Tavern.
Yeah,
How
Right.
seedy is this place?
On a scale of a plane to an everything bagel, how seedy is this place?
So this place isn't like doesn't look anywhere near as run down as that guy described. That's a big old neon sign. There's a big old neon sign of like a rat in a trap, like a rat in a trap with like a little beer in his hand, just sipping away on the thing. When like one of the windows is broken, but that's okay. Otherwise
it's a tower.
Like otherwise the place from the outside looks fine.
Okay, we gotta walk in.
Alright.
So, alright, everyone, before we go in, we might have to beat up the biggest guy in the room. Ambrose, can you take a hit?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Because we don't know how CD is going to be.
I just walk in.
I was gonna ask first. Is like, should one of us, wait outside to make sure we're not tailed?
Who's gonna be next to the princess? Because the princess is kind of like,
I'll be fine to come in. I'll be fine to come inside.
Okay.
Just watch your pockets, all of you.
Aether asks, do you think we need anyone to wait outside to make sure no one comes in crazy? Or
no, I don't think it's that serious.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like, guys, like Sarah just goes, guys, it's a tavern in a relatively wealthy place. Like worst, like it's not gonna be that bad. It's literally right on the edge of like the high society and the workers. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be fine.
I
What
hope
if
you knock
someone's
on wood before you
racist?
finish that claim.
Q2, if someone's racist, the best thing you can do in a town like this is to not cause a scene and get them later.
Fair enough. Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.
Anyway, let's go.
What if I burn it all down? No.
Alright,
We're
you
here to
all-
hire people.
You all
That was not in
make your-
character, by the way.
I figured. You all make your way inside. You see like a couple of people. You see like a couple of folks just like randomly inside the, inside the place. All right, can you guys not move? God dang it! Give me a second.
No.
God dang it! I gotta do this every single time.
They're leaving in here.
That's me. That's Ambrose. That's the princess. That's Sarah. That's Loka. And that's Blue Boy.
That's Blue Boy.
There we go.
And I'm nowhere to be seen. Damn, that
Oh,
Nat 20 turned me invisible.
Give me a second, God.
Hey.
Did the sass just get lower? Oh, there it is. Let's back up. And there's Cyril.
All right, you all walk inside to this place. It's on the inside. Overall, not that bad looking. It could use with a bit of a mopping, but beyond that, overall, not that bad of a spot.
W spot.
And, in here, there's a couple of pirates. There's like some really gruff looking like worker folk. But beyond that, there's nothing. And then but behind the counter, actually, we need y'all to roll a perception check. We need y'all to
Perception.
roll a perception check.
Me and
My-
no.
Nat one.
Oh gosh.
W perception.
That is my third 2 of the evening.
Loka got a 2. Ambrose got a nat 1.
Six
What are we rolling for,
total.
sorry?
Oh my god.
19!
What are we rolling for again?
We're
Perception.
rolling perception.
Okay, hold on.
So Loka got a 2, Ambrose got a
Ugh.
nat 1, Q2 got a
19.
Got a 19.
14 on the die.
roll for
7.
Sarah. She got a 5.
Yo, okay,
I'm gonna roll
shit.
I'm gonna roll for the princess. She got a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I got a 10.
You got a 10.
Got 7.
7. Okay, so everyone but
Wait.
Waiting.
Why am I like this? I have guidance. Why do I never use guidance?
I never
no,
used
man.
guidance.
You're just gonna yell
Wait, I
guidance
have
in the middle of the
Bardic
tavern?
Inspiration. Wait, why don't I? Can Bardic Inspiration help with us?
I mean, Bardic Inspiration has is finite. I can cast guidance
Yeah.
whenever I want.
Okay.
So that's why you should
Also,
keep your Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Also, you possibly are like limited with how many people you can bardic inspiration at a time.
Yeah.
So,
3, I think.
That's correct.
I was just going
Screw
to
it.
funny, y'all.
And you can't use Bardic Inspiration on yourself.
Oh,
I
yeah,
gotta
no.
use one of my luck points and roll again.
Better.
11.
11. Okay. So
Should I add 1d4 to mine? I'm gonna add 1d4 to mine.
because what did you roll?
That is 9. Never mind.
Never mind.
So Loka, Aether, and the princess all rolled above a 10.
Q2 did as well.
Q2 did as well.
Thank you.
You all for those that were actively paying attention, and for the rest of you, I'm just gonna say you guys are just like looking at everyone there and making sure that no one is gonna cause trouble. You guys look behind the counter. You see a little woman, like a little rat woman, like a little
Real rat.
dark skinned rat woman.
Black woman, dark skin black?
Yes.
Yes!
Like behind the counter. Just pretty much by herself, just like serving folks drinks and food. She goes, "Oh, hi y'all. Just give me 1 sec. I'll be right with you."
Oh, she's
Right.
southern too. Bless my heart.
It's like, yeah, like, hey, It's like, hey, Jeremy. I told you, like, you had too many. Boy, go on.
Go on.
It's like, oh.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
What
Miss
time
Dawn-
even is it right now?
Right now it's about noon.
It's 5 o'clock
Mhm.
somewhere, man.
Yeah.
It's about day drinking.
Yeah, I was about to say.
noon.
We love day drinking.
We do.
What?
Hash,
We don't.
like, shout out
No,
to
you
Jimmy
don't.
Buffett.
No, you do not. Okay. But yeah, it's just like, she's just like, y'all, like new folk that came inside, go on, come up to the counter.
Yes, ma'am.
I do have a quick question. Am I allowed to be inquisitive about my surroundings?
You are, in fact, allowed to be inquisitive about your surroundings.
Because I see something that I want to inquire about.
What do you see?
Um,
What do your blue man
I
eyes
think-
see?
I think I will ask the lady at the bar first, but it has something to do with this token down here. And I'm just like, you seem interesting.
Oh, the random warlock in the corner? Yeah.
You're different.
You are different.
I won't.
I want to see what's going on. So I will ask her at the counter. Probably it's like, hey, who's that over there? Not in those words.
I'm
Not in
worried
those
about
words,
this.
I'm worried about the people who have tokens, like actual tokens.
I worry about the fuckers with the guns down here.
I mean, yeah, they're there, but like, I'm assuming they probably aren't going to get into anything. Hopefully.
Yeah, you guys also notice that this place isn't like particularly crowded. Like it's, and again, it's noon, so it's like most people are like working right now.
At work, yeah.
Actually, Q2, roll me a perception check.
God damn it. Where's my blue dice? Little boy blue, go blow your horn.
Oh my
Fuck.
god.
Okay, I'll use this one. Okay. Oh, no, that's where it was. Okay. Lighting's great. Come on, don't fail me now. Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah, bitches.
Okay, that's good.
I pray
Q2,
it worked.
question.
Yes.
Where's Globor and Flower?
Oh.
God fucking damn it.
We already lost the child.
No, okay, last time we saw them, they were on the beach.
True.
I figured
They were-
since they did not come out with us that we would come collect them once we got into everything.
Also, they are in the proximity of Conraj. So
They are.
hopefully-
They are in proximity of Conraj.
Conraj breaches again somewhere. That's a running joke. It's happening this
Just
whole
like
this
every,
whole campaign.
every time you
Every
mention
time he's
Conraj's
mentioned.
name, like in a body of water, he breaches.
I
Yes.
like to imagine, like, if this were a show, whenever Conraj's name was said, there'd be like a little smaller window, like you know how some streamers have like Subway Surfers.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like that. It is
So,
Conraj.
Oh gosh.
Or its invincible title card.
Yeah.
So, oh shoot.
Yeah, no, with a nat 20, I'm going to say, like, yes, they are still back at the beach with the ship with Conraj and everything.
Yeah.
If you had rolled
Okay.
any lower, I was gonna say you have no idea where they are.
It's lower than what? Just for my
Don't worry about it.
great, thanks, bro. Home skillet. All right, cool.
All right.
So I take a breath. Like, okay, they should
Like,
be
and
fine.
Ambrose, as you take a seat, you pretty much just like unintentionally like mush like a freaking like Goliath out of the way, just like, hey, I was sitting here.
Yeah, so now I'm sitting here.
No.
You want to fucking go? Fight! You want to fucking go? I promise you. And then Dara just goes. Dara goes, Greg. Now you got one time to throw a fight around here, and I promise you, I'm gonna have you banned from this place for the rest of your life. It's like, Dara, the man started, and it's just like, and I'm finishing it. It's like,
I love a strong woman.
all
Say
right,
in my head.
it's like, all right. Just like, now if you got a problem, just go on over here to this corner, like go in here to this corner where you won't be bothered. It's like, all right, fine. He like hops and he like gets off his stool and just like kind of pushes Aether out of the way, but like daintily like moves out of like Q2's way and just like sits down at the desk.
It's okay, man. We don't win them all.
Sorry.
Your name's Greg?
Yeah.
I put out my hand, kind of like as a proper lady would. I said Q2.
He goes to shake, he goes to shake your hand. Q2, this man's hand is about the size of your torso.
Oh my, Goliath.
I gently place it, and I can't wink, but I just kind of like cock my head as if I were. It's like, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm gonna get back to my drink. Sorry. And then he just like turns away.
Bye, Greg. And I focus right back on the black, beautiful goddess in front of me.
And
No,
Dara
what's
goes,
your name?
Yeah.
And Dara goes, my name's Dara. Like my name's Dara Fletcher.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you all. Nice meeting you all too. So, what brings you here?
Looks to the princess.
Oh, right, yes. And she like tries to get up to the bar, but it's like too short for her because like it's a seat built for a Goliath. Like
Would you like help, princess?
She's like, child, there's a stool like right behind you. Just use that, please. And she's like, oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh well, we heard this is where the job board is. And she's like, oh yeah, I did post that like a bit ago. What you looking for? You looking for someone to join you on? Looking for join you on a hunting expedition? Like need somebody to clear out something for you? Need someone followed? What's up?
You're looking for someone to go with us on a voyage.
Oh,
A rather long one.
We're going on a trip, as it were.
yeah, really? And she's just like polishing her lash and goes, yeah, where to?
Watch how you say the next part there, Ambrose.
Somewhere far. Not at liberty to really say yet.
Like,
But somewhere far and quite dangerous.
Like she looks over and she cocks an eyebrow and she goes, well, no offense, but y'all ain't gonna get much. Like y'all ain't gonna get like far if you don't provide details. Some of the folks here they don't really take kindly to having surprises sprung on them at like last possible second.
But don't we know it?
Well, he will lower his voice to a whisper. We're going to the center.
And she leans in and basically looks you out. Y'all going to the core?
He nods.
Why would y'all want to do a fool thing like that?
We have our reasons.
The princess just pipes up and goes, It's a matter of utmost importance that we find someone who can join us for the long haul. It's like, and what type of someone are you looking for? Oh, well, and she like brings out the list. And she goes, well, we're looking for a bosun, a quartermaster, a weapons, like not a quartermaster, a bosun, a weapons master, and it's like, and she goes, weapons master. Didn't y'all just come off the Titan?
Yes, and it was stripped of its weaponry, from what I heard.
Oh, right. Forgot. Leave it to James to agree to a fool thing like that. All right. Well,
She knows James.
huh?
She knows James. I am locked in. I have questions.
Locked in.
It's like leave it to that man to do a fool thing like that. Boy, man needs to retire. I swear.
Today's his first day of retirement, actually.
Really?
Yep.
He retired.
He's here, actually.
And Sarah just like pulls up and she goes like retired today and everything. Transfer ownership of the Titan to this young lady. Points to the princess. Goes, get out. Well, that don't be all. Okay then.
I'll do anything you tell me to, ma'am.
Oh, Lord.
It's like,
My
it's
God.
like, all right, little miss. Appreciate it. Not in here.
Fair. Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
A quick question, madam.
Oh yeah, what's up?
You've seen all the patrons that have come in here, correct?
For the most part, yeah.
Anything going on with that? You said that was a warlock icon, right?
That was a warlock icon. That's a warlock, yeah.
Okay. Is there anything going on with that warlock down there?
Oh, him? Can't really say much. The man came in a couple of days ago. Man rolled into town a couple of days ago, and didn't really say much. But he comes in, tips pretty well, and has his drink, has his food, and then leaves.
Respect. Thank you.
No problem. The hardest thing though, he came in. He rolled in about like 4 days ago, muttering something about like finding someone or something like that. Called him, said something about a traitor. I don't know.
Traitor.
Oh,
I'm
Traitor.
interested. Aether will slowly make his way towards that direction.
He's like, all right. Hey, you!
Cyril
you
kinda
in the
like-
back. like pointing to Loka. Don't just sit there, pull up a seat.
Aether looks over at her, is like, yeah, go ahead, take my seat.
I am going to run over to Aether and just be like, don't.
Oh,
I am like mid idle animation, like I've pulled out one of my daggers and I'm inspecting it. And I quickly sheath the thing and make my way to take Aether's seat.
Have y'all?
To
go
reply to Cyril real quick, just before the whole thing happens, because if he's actively telling me no, then it's just like, oh, okay. If you're warning me of this at least, then maybe I should back away from it. But I will ask a
I
bit
am
about it
going
later.
I am going to kind of like sit here and shrink into my chair a little bit.
Let me move over here.
DM, do you mind if I make a perception check on the warlock? I know I'm kind of short and might not be able to see him, but like,
Also, I was gonna say same, but I was like, can I run an insight check instead?
yeah, like, does he look?
Yeah, like
Does he look like a cult member?
like Aether insight check, Q2 make me a perception check with disadvantage because you are again very short, looking past everyone trying to see him.
I can't help it, man.
You're the one that made
It's
the
also a
character
very
this short.
large establishment.
You made the character this short, Morgan.
Hey, leave me alone. Short queens win.
You made the cupcake.
I will eat it. Oh god,
shit,
yeah.
let's go.
I
I got
ain't seeing
18.
nothing. I ain't seeing nothing. That was a 3.
Yeah, you're too
Hold
locked
on,
in. Go ahead,
let me add my things.
Morgan. You said you
3
rolled a
perception.
3.
Yes, but it's like an 8.
That's still not doing.
I still wanted to be counted.
Yeah, fair. You still you're just too locked in on Dara right now, and she just like tries to like question like every like these three in particular, like these two in particular about the these three in particular about the particulars of like Captain James like retiring. Ethan, you said you got an 18 on your
18.
insight check.
Yes.
You look at this warlock from across the way. You can't really tell because you've only ever seen like a couple of them, in town. But
Mm-hmm.
oh wait, hold on. Beep, beep, beep. Like you can't really tell because you've only seen like a couple of them in town. But
Right.
like he doesn't look necessarily like a cult member, but he does have like an air about him that's like he's very much just like into something he's not supposed to be. Not he's not supposed to be, but like into something that like that could be dangerous.
Okay. Definitely something worth keeping distance of.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. And Dara goes, oh, and then Dara just goes, oh, okay. Well, glad he managed to find himself some peace in that regard. Tell me, y'all got hit with the fake ambush thing?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Does he do it that often?
A big nod.
Not super often, but it's one of his benefactor's favorites.
You definitely got the other nobles going.
Yeah, tell me about it. Well, that's enough, John. What y'all want here?
Well, looking for a couple of people, so any folks you know that might fit that bill.
Well, I know there's old Simon down in his little antique shop. Used to be a shipwright in a Cava before just deciding to whittle away some wood objects. There could be old Christopher down in the hunting lodge. He might have a thing or two, but who knows? There was a weapon master here not that long ago. But she's busy, you know. She's not gonna be able to take time out of her day or potentially her life to go on some fool's errand like that. If she sees it as such.
Well, it's a good thing I can be quite convincing.
Yeah,
Same here.
Yeah, maybe. Local Romeo perception check.
Hey.
Perception and
What?
Whoa.
You
I'll
don't.
You got
be
him
on
up.
it.
there.
You don't see a thing. I'm gonna see how this goes.
So So Loka, if you would like me to send you some dice, I can.
You know what? No, no. I am using my heroic inspiration. Screw this.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
No, not you. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Go okay. So 16 plus
Dirty
what?
20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I'm sorry.
Loka, you in particular can tell when someone is trying to throw attention off of themselves pretty quickly. You get the feeling that Dara knows a bit more about this quote unquote unknown weapon master than she lets on.
Please let it be her. Please let it be her. Please let it be her. Please.
I have no idea what to do with that information.
That's up to you.
You know what?
Also, want to point out that Sarah also got a dirty 20, and Sarah picked up on this as well. So if you want to tag team this,
I sort of make a gesture like I'm like very casually like flicking the palm of my wrist upwards towards me as if like I'm asking for a fight technically, but I'm like positioning myself so that I'm sort of resting on my arm, and it rings out as more like you can't just say that much. Like say more.
like tell me
Give
more.
us the tea, girl.
Oh, go ahead.
If I need to, I will roll persuasion.
I'm gonna have you roll persuasion.
Do I clock what Loka's trying to do?
Hey,
25.
25. And Dara goes, all right, look. Okay. So, I may know of a couple of folks that used to run with a pirate crew that might be willing to hop on as a weapon master, but it's a toss up on if they'll agree or not, because I mean they're kind of rooted to this place, if you get what I mean. And Sarah speaks up, like with drink in her hand, just goes, "You mean you're rooted to this place?" And Dara goes, "What?" And then Dara walks over and goes, "You know something, Miss? Like you wanna say something again, Missy?" He goes, "Oh no, just kind of notice that you're deflecting a lot from yourself in a couple of their statements. So just making an observation." And Dara looks Sarah in the eye, like squints. Sarah gets close to her, and Dara goes, "Wait a minute, Sarah?" And that's where we will end tonight.
Oh no!
Are they the divorced couple?
Are they?
Wait, no way.
Oh no, that makes it so difficult.
Also, that means y'all find. And I was like, oh, is she single? Y'all were just asking.
That is in fact where we will end tonight.
Oh my
Oh
god.
darn!
Just answer me this. Just answer me this, DM.
Ugh.
Was it an amicable divorce?
Amicable.
You will find out in time.
Yeah.
I hate people.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I was gonna say when's our
Yay.
next session?
We're gonna be gone for a while.
Yeah.
Depending
So
on how what DM feels.
yeah. So as of right now, depending on how folks are feeling, we might be going on a bit of a break for a slightly like for one extra week, just so we can get folks back to just so we can potentially get back to our regular schedule. We're still working out the kinks on that because a lot of people have had a lot of things to do over this summer. But we will see like how we feel about that later on.
Indeed.
Right.
And
Right
thank
now-
you to the
Right now,
thank you-
like it's looking like we're going to be going on break for 3-ish weeks. But if something were to change, I will keep you all updated.
Yay.
Thank you for session.
Big thanks for a session.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
And thank you to the new
Yeah.
people in chat. I try to keep track of everybody.
Welcome.
Thank you to the new people. Thank you all who watched. Thank you all who stayed to watch. Like it has been awesome. Like I enjoy the engagement. I wish I could like text in the chat myself, but eh.
Phew.
But yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's the end of episode 4. We will we'll end it there. Thank you all for joining us.
Bye,
Wherever
chat.
you are.
Bye, everybody.